time and time again.
All right, so just getting started. Just getting started in today's oh boy, issue, concern, the latest news of the Atlanta Falcons. If you have been under a rock, you haven't been on social media, the news all across. Um, James Pearce Jr. has been arrested for good God Almighty, uh, domestic violence, aggravated assault. Um, he's been charged with quite a few things, including resisting arrest. He allegedly hit an officer with his vehicle. Um, like I said, all of this is things that are continuing to come out. Um, and I just at this, but I just find it funny. I just find it sad. Um, it definitely is sad, to be honest. You never want somebody to go out like this. And quite frankly, um, look, man, I want to kind of um just speak on a few things. Uh, I think that's definitely want to clear up or not clear up, but I definitely want to speak on some things. Um, um, Ski, what's going on? Hope everybody having a good morning. This is not something that we all wanted to hear. Drip, what's going on? How you doing? Raymond, Scotty, what's good? Um, like I said, it's obviously things that we don't want to, you don't want to hear, you don't want to see. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now you see why the Atlanta Falcons are have done the things that they've done in years past. Now you see it's right in our face. But there have been quite a few things about that I want to address. So we're going to address. And quite frankly, and like I said before, I'm not shocked in regards to how people have responded to this. I really not. Because we see it on a daily, we see it quite often when it comes to a certain demographic of people. We see it on a daily basis where a certain demographic of people just, they don't care. They like who they like, and they don't care if these people they like or completely uh, uh you know uh, they're causing destruction all across um just everything. They don't care if they're destruction and causing chaos around the world and the people around them. They don't give a shit because they like who they like. We see it with the Mister, the guy that's sober over a certain country that we all live in, causing destruction. People don't care. They don't care if this person is, could have got himself killed, got others killed, and um, and I'm not talking about just one person. I'm talking about multiple people. This was a complete utter disaster. Nothing about this was good, cool, calm. Just everything about this is just bad. And quite frankly, 6 man. It's interesting because I won't actually come on anyway.
Right. I just gave my little 5 to 10 minute soliloquy before you came
Mhm.
on, so
Yeah.
I'm still trying to gather information on this shit. I wake up this morning, I'm looking like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I, I'm like I said, I'm still kind of processing things to be honest, if you will. I mean, the Eagles, if y'all want them, y'all can have that motherfucker. Look, y'all can have anything y'all want. Like me personally, that's just how I feel. I don't give a damn about nothing. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you actually on here because I want to show you something. I want to speak on some things that was left. There was a couple of comments that were left.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is what we mean when we talk about, comments. And not everybody feels this way, but there's um and what we always talk about is the overly emotional dumb motherfucker that just doesn't care about things that happen to other people. Like this man could have killed and have somebody killed. Okay, he could have hurt somebody driving into a car with a Lamborghini. Y'all know how fast a Lamborghini can go. The Lamborghini is designed for destruction. Okay, hope y'all know that it's designed for destruction.
It's a race car.
It's a race car. Okay, and you race that car on a common, a regular street, like you could hurt a lot of people. In fact, we had an issue, an incident with Henry Ruggs. He did the exact same thing, going down a common road, and he killed somebody. He's in jail for it, and he ended up, he's trying to get back into the NFL, but it looks as though it's gonna be his career gonna be over with. I mean, I wish the best for him, but looks like his NFL career is gonna be over. And then you got this guy said they're calling you a bootlicking final boss on the other Falcon content channels, Mike. And actually, I do think that's awesome. I really do think it's awesome because I could give a flying fuck about how people feel about me. I'm gonna say what the fuck I feel, and how I feel about it is exactly that. Um, we speak to we seek to speak from a certain point of view, and that certain point of view is truth. Truth is not always good to
Mm.
um, a certain person. A certain person may love a certain person. We've seen the guys with Diddy, we've seen guys with 50 Cent, we've seen guys with Eminem, we've seen guys with Tupac, we've seen certain people with Biggie, and everybody gonna love that certain celebrity. And you have the freedom to do that, but to call somebody a bootlicking final boss, like, look, I feel like I done damn made it. How you feel about that, Caleb?
I mean, the thing about it is, remember what I told you about off camera about certain terms like bootlegs and coons and sellouts.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has to realize that those words really don't have the same punching power that it used to be.
Yeah.
The reason why it doesn't really have the same punching power is because you use the bootleg for every goddamn thing in existence.
Yeah. Every time
you use sellouts for everything. You use coon for everything. I just got called a coon the other day because I said I listened to Nirvana. The fuck?
Good morning, fellas.
I thought I said, like I said, I said I did not listen to. I did not listen to rap or hip hop. I said I'm a big Nirvana fan. Oh, you must be a sellout then.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Well,
but really, what that basically means is this is another Rahimothy who's mad that you didn't kiss Raheem Morris's ass. That's all that is. And just looking by the name says Teddy P4. That's a Rahimothy. I've seen that name before.
Oh, good God.
I've
Got
seen that
another
name
one for you.
before.
I got another one for you. This is another one for you.
Hold on. Okay. So this came from your. Okay, said you don't know what happened. You're judging a black man before the facts come out. Calm down and get your facts together. He is a 6'6" black man in Florida and don't know cop know him. Okay, so hold on.
Wow.
Now, you said you're crazy as fuck to say get rid of. Okay, it says you don't know what. Let's break this down. One, you don't know what happened. You judging a black man before the facts come out. Calm down and get your facts together. He is a 6'6" black man, and he's in Florida where nobody knows him.
Hold up. I got this, Kev. Hold my beer.
The dribbler fan got it. Louis said he's a glazed anchorite.
Yeah. Hold my beer. Let me get y'all straight. And I want you to pray for me this morning because it is the Lord's day. Sir, stuff your entire face in your ass, okay? And sit on it. That's number one. Number two, a black man being 6'6" ain't got nothing to do with being stupid. James Pearce Jr., and I'm going to say this again in reverse braille so you can pick it up in the ebook store. He's an idiot. He's a young idiot. This young man right here, right now, I don't care if he was in Florida. I don't care if he was in Saskatchewan. I don't care if he was in Beaver Duck chicken shit, Kansas City. This fool basically just ruined his career and his life going forward. Because what y'all don't understand, if you know anything about the legal system, especially being a high-profile rookie player, you got money. They want the money. You just gave them the money. Those charges are felony charges. He's possibly going to jail and not going to be able to play in the NFL if he doesn't get off. His career is done if all of that sticks. I can promise you that. He's going to be the best rookie that never was. I'm going to tell you right now.
God almighty.
And I hate to tell y'all, Blank's not going to hang on to him. So I don't care what kind of kumbaya you think you're going to get, what kind of brownie points you think you're trying to make by this being a Black History Month. The moves he made weren't Black History Month. So just because he's black, he's supposed to be able to do this dumb shit and then turn around and get off. Let me ask you a question, you invisible idiot. What if that was your daughter he did that to?
Mm-hmm.
See y'all little motherfuckers that want to pitch your tent about black power. It's about right and wrong. This ain't got shit to do with race. So here's what I want y'all to do for everybody out there that's taking a nice suck off of their dildo. Put it on the bed and think about if this was your niece, if this was your daughter, if this was your cousin, how would you feel? Because if you look at the allegations, that right there is stalking and rage. I'm a father of 3 daughters. I don't care if James Pearce was 6'6", 9'10", or 25'20". That nigga would have to get seen about doing some shit to my daughter. I don't give a fuck. And I'm saying that with my whole nutsack. There's a way you handle shit, and this domestic violence shit ain't nothing to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck all of y'all kumbaya, fuck all of y'all black power shit. Black power ain't got nothing to do with that. Because if you really knew about black power, the first thing black power is supposed to sit up here and actually categorize us, and the way it's supposed to look is you're supposed to protect the black woman, you dumbasses.
Exactly.
My thing about it is, if it was a true black power issue, you, like I said, y'all would, like I said, y'all be trying to help the nigga from not doing dumb shit.
Now, and another thing, for all of y'all that took that footage of them ganging up on him, you do know he ran into a damn cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do know that, right? And I hate to tell you, but cops are people too. They got families they want to go home to. You know, the cop would like to leave his house and come back in the same manner that he left. So I have a couple of law enforcement people that I know in my family too, and here's the deal: they don't know day to day if they're gonna come back alive or not. So yeah, you might not like the police departments in collective, but at the end of the day, they're still human beings that have to go out here and put their lives on the line. So dumbasses like you can walk around here and say stupid shit freely.
See, the thing about it is, they want to categorize all police officers to be a certain way to justify bad stuff happening to them.
Right. Look, I know police officers personally, and a lot of the ones that I know, they're not like that. They have a saying: there's always going to be that one rogue cop that's going to make all of us look bad, but it's our job individually to uphold the shield.
Right. Deuce the Does said shit. I thought George Pickens was a crash out. I just have a weird feeling that this got some alcohol and some narcotics involved with this too. Because
I'm hoping not.
You know what? Hold up, Kev. Not to cut you off. Here's the thing that Mike, Kev, and I are gonna tell y'all. And this goes for, and this is why I say nobody escapes the rookie process. Young men, because I'm an older man, young men, when you get an opportunity and you get money, I hate to tell you, take maybe 6 months off and stop fucking with these girls. Because if you ain't got your head straight, the last thing you need to do is get your head wrapped around a female. And neither one of y'all got enough common sense between the two of you to put in a bowl of water.
They have video of dude ramming a car with his car.
Yeah, ramming the car to get away from the cop.
He's done, and that's the thing, man. Like everybody want to kind of justify it. And to be honest with you, if it was drugs or alcohol involved, that'd be the only defense that it kind of get him some leeway. But I don't see if he wasn't under the influence, he's definitely done.
That is what that is number one, that's an unstable personality. Number two, that's no discipline. And number three, that's a liability to the team because you got sacks and everything like that. And now granted, we all know some of the great players in the past have had very sketchy past. We know this. We know even LT had a sketchy past or whatnot. But going forward, shit has changed. The league ain't as barbaric as it used to be. Shit ain't as lax as it used to be, and shit ain't swept under the rug nowadays. You on video, bruh. That's pretty much you pretty much did it. You ain't got your lawyer gonna be like, nigga, you just hope you don't get the death penalty at this point. So no, he's done. He's done. So again, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this ain't on the Falcons. It looks bad for the Falcons because it's one of their players, but the Falcons didn't tell him to get in that Lamborghini and be stupid. So don't blame Arthur Blank for this shit because y'all did that shit when Vic got caught up. Don't blame Arthur Blank for this. James Pearce Jr. did this shit all on his own.
Don't blame Arthur Blank. Don't blame Josh Blank. Don't blame Greg Beatles. Don't blame Matt Ryan. Don't blame Ian Cunningham. Don't blame Kevin Stefanski. Don't blame Jeff Ulbrich.
Right.
It was all on James Pearce Jr.
It was all on him.
By the way, y'all, from what they're saying, also, we got a few people that have come out and pretty much stated that this dude has a long history of having crash out moments like that, and he's damn near unstoppable when he's that angry. So that goes back into what we were saying about the Falcons and their history. I just don't see the Atlanta Falcons dealing with this type of behavior because the thing is, it's not. This is authority,
right?
Picture if Mr. Blank at 80 years old tell him no to him, cut him, and then he's in the same area, same place, and he don't like what Mr. Blank says, and he fuck around and hurt that older man. You know what I'm saying? This dude is like, if you can't officers, we're talking about 8 police officers. Okay? 8 police officers. These are authority figures. These people have license to shoot and kill you, and they can't stop this dude. Picture what he'll do to an older man like that. Like that's scary, bro.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it at this juncture of time. They know who he is.
Yeah, they know.
Because think about it like this. Do you think they would have did that for some random unnamed motherfucker?
Hell no. No.
Oh, they'd have beat the brakes off it. They probably would have. He would probably be 6 feet under right now.
Well, here's the deal though. They said the cops hesitated because, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to get a hold of him. But here's what I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and it's gonna hurt y'all feelings. And I hope Mike plays this voice clip back. He is replaceable. We're gonna get in the draft and we're gonna find another one just like him. And I know I know for y'all defensive fans and for the ones that had some ray of hope of us having a bulldoze defense, he is a dime a dozen. I'm telling you, he a dime a dozen.
I wouldn't even just say that. Like the thing is I've coached before, and I've been teaching for a decade and a half. So at the end of the day, I've seen players. I've seen players who had a lot of potential but had behavior issues. And guess what? A lot of people wanted to sweep it under the rug because of their talent. But he's telling that he's going to go somewhere. I'm like, he's not going to go anywhere if we don't address the behavior.
Yep.
If we don't address this behavior, guess what? He's going to continue to get passes and passes and passes. And guess what's going to end up happening? He's going to get into a situation that nobody's going to be able to get him out of.
Right.
And I've seen players. I've dealt with players before, you know, that got so many passes, and then a few years later, I'm like, okay, what happened to this kid that was supposed to, you know, did big things for the community and stuff? I look this kid up, man. I see so many charges, so many mug shots, dude still arrested in jail. Because guess what? We didn't take care of the problems in the primary years of that kid's life.
Yeah.
And that's the end result. That's the end result right now with James Pearce Jr. He done got passed. He done got so many passes.
Yep.
You know, in high school, in Tennessee, and now, you know, he's a grown man, and you got
a Lamborghini with enough money to buy him a Lamborghini and every type of woman that he can possibly imagine.
Right.
Too much responsibility. Too much responsibility for somebody who was never taught responsibility and accountability.
Responsibility from the very beginning. That's the problem.
Right.
He says, the little man, it says, and it's funny your name is Little Man, but I'm going to read the comment. Y'all act like lawyers don't exist. Lawyers will get that drop to reckless driving. See,
sir.
Hold on. You can get right after this. I'm not going to be long. The thing is, see, you worried about the charges. See, that's the problem. You act like a nigga. You're acting like a nigga with this. This is dumb. See, this is why y'all get called dumb niggers. This is why we get called dumb niggers. This is why they call us a nigga to begin with, because comments like this. You're talking about charges. We're talking about somebody's life. You can't drop you can't bring a life back, okay? Once a life is done. You can't bring back, you know, unbreak a leg. You can't unbreak a neck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When that shit is done, it's done. And this is the problem that we have. This man could have ended someone's life, and you up here talking about dropping charges. It's the behavior. This is condoning bad behavior. This is how guys like King Von and all these people get away because of niggas like you, people like you. Let's call it. Dumb niggas like you. It's because y'all condone their actions because you think because he got money and he can get a lawyer and a lawyer is gonna get him out of things. That's like, and this is not just a black, this is a white issue. I just talked about this last night about I forget Archie Bunker's son, but
Meathead.
The dude played me. He did the exact same thing. Yes, his son had issues, but at the end of the day, bad behavior needs to be dealt with. That man should have been in a mental institute, not giving him money so he can buy guns, weapons of quote unquote mass destruction and whatnot. These are things that need to be checked. I have an uncle, okay, my uncle Scott in Minnesota. He lives in Minnesota, ironically, and he has an episode, but they put him in a housing area where he can get the help that he needs, and he's constantly watched when he has his episodes. And this has been something for years. So the fact that people are worried about the charges and whatnot, instead of getting this young man the help, because this dude obviously has some mental issues. And I'm gonna tell you this is not normal behavior. This dude got a serious mental issue. He cannot control his impulses. He does not deserve to be on the street. He don't deserve to be playing football. He don't deserve to be walking free at all without some sort of advisory. This dude is a menace to himself.
Yeah. See what y'all fail to realize is that's assault on camera. He not only tried to assault the girl, but he assaulted an officer. And again, clearly that comment was made from somebody that don't realize that if you got any women in your life, to include a daughter, a mom, a cousin, an auntie, or whatever, if you put them in that predicament, you wouldn't have said that shit, because lawyers can't get you off when shit like that happens blatantly. They can't. They can only try to justify what you did based on that moment. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all be watching Lincoln Lawyer and all this other bullshit and Reasonable Doubt. That's not this. He's clearly done. Now, can they get some charges lessened? Yes, but it ain't gonna be to no reckless driving. No, because you can't undo stalking, sir. You can't undo assault. I've never seen somebody unpunch a person.
So what you said is, little man, he's the type of guy who would sit here and protect somebody that would kill his neighbor, but demonize somebody that would help his neighbor.
Yeah. Look, put it like that. And this is speculation, but I'm put it like this. If you look at the charges, typically what happened is James Pearce is a known name, and this I say allegedly, it's a known name, and he's a football player, and probably got told no. He probably got told no, or the young lady probably let him know that he wasn't it, or they weren't it, and he didn't take it very well. And we know people out here, personally and not personally, that don't know how to take no for an answer, and we crash out. And because we're a celebrity and we're the top rookie and we didn't it doesn't go well, and not everybody handles rejection well. You see what I'm saying?
And shout out to E with this one. He said, being from Florida makes this even worse. Action on camera cannot be downplayed whether she presses charges or not.
Thank you. And she ain't got to press no charges because her attorney's going to do it for her.
Yep.
See, again, it goes back to my initial statement. If some of y'all pay attention, he's got money. She's going to get his money. Not saying that's what she set out to do, but when courts see stuff like this, they see a dollar sign. It's money. And it's another person they can make an example out of.
Jay Black here with the $5 said, was he under the influence of drug and alcohol? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. And Kiera said that him and Rakia broke up months ago. Oh, so that probably
makes the situation worse. And the thing, hold on. Which makes the situation worse. Listen, I've been in volatile situations before, and not saying I was the the perpetrator because I wasn't, but I was a damn victim for sure. And telling y'all that it does not look well for him, man. Like after a breakup, after a breakup, and you're still messing with this person, but that's a huge problem. Like, sir, why are you down there to begin with? That's number one. You was just in San Francisco the other day. So you telling me you flew from San Francisco from the NFL honors, and flew down to Miami or wherever in Florida.
He was on that bullshit. You can tell.
Yeah, he was already. Yeah.
Well, look. Come on now. Think about it like this. What is the one thing we're leaving out? Social media. You in San Francisco, you and your girl then broke up. You probably seen her with another dude out and about minding her business. You crashed out. Y'all had words. He flew out there, and y'all had some more words, and he crashed out again. And this is probably the end result. But I can guarantee you one thing: if he flew out there like that, it's some shit seen on social media. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that.
What is rumored to be is she changed her. Like I said, this is just pure speculation, but she changed her status to single, and like I said, man, it's this. We can sit up here and talk about a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I like breaking up with somebody. If you're crashing out this bad over, like I said again, picture if you just get cut by the Atlanta Falcons. Like this dude, in my opinion, he's a danger to himself, because not only did you lose your girlfriend and you got locked up, but you possibly could lose your career over this. And now he could be a suicide, a possible suicide
victim.
For it, but like it's just not. This like a lot of people just trying to throw this stuff. But like this dude could possibly have a mental issue, and I'm not talking about mental issues where people like to sit up there. Oh, I can't.
No, he has some mental
about
issues.
A real mental issue.
I can tell you he has some mental issues. Like I said, I've been in the profession I've been in and dealing with people I've dealt with in the past. He definitely has some issues that never been dealt with and never been addressed. And another thing, and we always talk about the culture of the black community. Let's be real. I'm gonna say it, and I said this before.
That ain't no fucking innocent. They're proving fucking
hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike.
You know what?
Hold
on, Mike. Let Don get it out. Let Don get it out.
Let me tell you something. In this community, in our community, and I'm just gonna say it like I'm gonna say it anyway. We do not take mental health serious. We do not take mental health serious in our community.
We got time for that dumb ass shit.
That's all.
No, we don't. No, we don't. But see, the thing is, it stems from home, because, and I'm going to say this as a father, when everybody on this panel has had one point or another has had a crash out moment over a young lady, and I'm talking about men. My father used to sit me down and tell me, he said, at that time, don't you cry over no girl. He said, you don't. He said, the only woman you need to be crying over is the one that you say I do to. He said, because they're going to play games. And this is not to bash women. I need y'all to listen to the context that I'm putting it in. It's about being able to be disciplined in your disappointment. People going to hurt your feelings. People going to play you. People going to mislead you. They're going to do everything under the sun disrespectful to you. It's how you respond to it. And if you don't get these young men under control and tell them, hey, it's going to be some women out here, y'all going to fall out, y'all going to break up. You need to be able to walk away from that shit and go get on with your life. These niggas crashing out. Why? Because ain't nobody sat their ass down and told them the other side of the story. Plain and simple. It stems from home. I blame his parents, because you were the ones, your child. You were the ones that know how he acts when he is not happy. This is your shit. You supposed to sit his ass down and let him know, nigga, you got a short leash out here. You got a great opportunity, but a short leash. You and that young lady couldn't get along. That's fine. That's life. But the way you handle it, nigga, that's home training.
And Jermaine here brought up a good point. The Ray Rice situation should have told you everything that was just a small snippet of what we saw.
Have classes.
Yes.
They have classes for this coming into the NFL. They prepare these guys.
Yeah, you got classes for this, and you're supposed to have team therapists and stuff as well that you have to go through. I don't know if all the teams have like therapists, but like you said, I think majority of them do.
Yeah. It's bro. I'm telling you, an uncle, a grandfather, a cousin, a father. They need to sit y'all down and be like, these are the pros and cons of being a man. Because I hate to say it, our life is not cute. It's not funny. It's not sweet. Mm-hmm. Being a man is not fun. And some of the shit that we have to let go or walk away from sometimes can be, can debilitate your ego. But bruh, you got too much at stake to be letting your emotions get the best of you. Now this young man about to ruin his life over a momentary outburst, because that's what it is. Because ain't no sense of sitting in the cell knowing you done lost everything, crying now, nigga. You had the opportunity to just let it be.
Go ahead, kid.
And the crazy part about all this is it's going. And Mike, I think you may have said last night, you thought the media hated the Falcons. Now you thought the media was talking shit about the Falcons then. We ain't even started yet. Because guess what? By this happening like this, guess who you brought the attention to? The Me Too movement.
Yep.
The LGBT community.
Oh, they done.
Oh boy.
They done. They done.
No, Black Lives Matter. Just put it like that.
Nah, they not gonna come out there because it's black. It was a black on black issue. Well, as far as the cop thing, yeah, you'll probably get that. But as far as the actual incident where the Rakia and James Pearce, Black Lives Matter don't give a shit about that. But my thing, if the situation, my thing is who is. When you got guys that have like certain issues like that, and we're talking about like issues growing up and stuff, who is the mentor to this guy?
Right.
Who is his mentor?
Right.
I want to.
I think because I would have. But the thing about it, even when you having a mentor, you're still not going to be able to say, okay, he was responsible for him beating on his girls. Like you said, the mentor ain't gonna know if he's gonna build a girl. Like I said, he's gonna be able to do everything he can.
Right.
Like it just comes back, and it's funny as hell. It just comes down to what we talked about on the STS. Egos.
Yep.
This is like an ego and entitlement issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest right here too. Right here. I think telling them not to cry may lead to ignoring any other emotions. Then they won't be aware of how their emotions are uncontrolled and causing damage to themselves. And to be honest, one thing my dad always told me is like, it's nothing wrong with crying, but at the end of the day, men are naturally designed to withhold, hold their emotions. Right. So it's just in a man to not, and it's not necessarily something that we're taught, but it's just natural. It's man, you are bred to be a leader. You're born to be a leader.
Well, what it is, my dad told me, he said we're strategists. He said, so I need to teach you to think first. And then once I teach you to think, I need to teach you how to think. Mm-hmm. The problem is we are naturally designed thinkers. So you're supposed to assess, you're supposed to calculate, you're supposed to try to figure out how to get out of stuff. That's what you're built to do. We don't do well with emotions, period. That's not our forte. Yes, it's good to cry. And yes, it's good to feel. But the 97% of our makeup is logic. So you're supposed to be able to think your way out of a situation. Now, when it comes to you, when you're dealing with the opposite sex, you're dealing with two different dynamics. You cannot emotionally think your way out of no situation because the two don't coexist at the same time because they butt heads all the time. So he, in this moment, got in his feelings and threw his logic away if he doesn't have anything more serious going on with him. But again, it stems from home and childhood because I promise you, this isn't the first time he's crashed out.
Yep.
Oh, so because we know, you know your children. I know my son. I've taught my son to think. And when he's crashed out, I had to sit him down and say, remember what I told you. I taught you to think. Now I got to teach you how to think. Yeah, you can be upset. You can be this, you can be that. But at the end of the day, you do not have license to just go slap off just because you want to. See, because you still got to have discipline. Then you can be mad, but you got to have discipline.
And again, man, we can keep throwing society, but that's not true at all when we talk about society. Now, there are certain entities out there, but there's entities in everybody's favor when in regard to, their nature. And what I mean by that, Black Lives Matter, you have the feminists, you have, the MAGA movement. All these movements don't play, they don't do any good in regards to letting the person learn from their mistakes. And those are the things. But again, it goes back to human nature. Men are bred to hold and stand a lot of punishment on a different level than women. Women are designed to physically withstand a lot of punishment. And I'm not even going to debate that because that look a picture of pregnancy and dealing with a motherfucker inside your body for 9 months. Like I don't even want to.
I've seen that shit 3 times. I've seen that shit 3 times, and 2 out of the 3 they could have died. So,
yeah,
then I'm talking about the woman. The woman could have died. So trust me, like when people say women ain't physical, I call that some bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Listen, I done seen it 4 times, and a couple of them were C-sections. So that shit is remarkable.
Shit, 2 of them were C-sections with mine, and then one of them, she bled out. And then the one time, both of them could have died. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's remarkable. So. But we are tasked with being able to think first. You can have you don't got to take the emotions out of it, but we're tasked with being able to think and have discipline. That's reason. You have to use it. I'm sorry, it's not gonna sit well with a lot of y'all. You have to use reason. You have a responsibility to use reason. That's the whole point. And he has to have, and I'm gonna tell you something else. You have a bigger responsibility to use reason when you've been given an opportunity and now you're thrust in the limelight.
Man.
Because you now are the breadwinner of your family. You are the one that can change your family's trajectory. That's supposed to be bigger than some breakup. While breakups hurt, but you have a responsibility. You have just thrown away changing your family's dynamic because you ain't disciplined enough emotionally. That's discipline. Nobody sat you down and said, "Hey, bro, chill out. This is not how you handle this." That's just him, or give him a minute, he'll calm down, or why you crashing out? No, somebody should have grabbed you by your collar and said, "Chill out, chill the fuck out."
It don't matter what fucking set you off.
And that's the thing,
these
Mike.
are the fucking excuses. Go ahead, Doug. I'm sorry.
And that's the thing, Mike. I saw that shit too. Well, y'all don't know what she did. It doesn't matter. That does not matter.
Right.
She could have slept with 1 million guys and sent no pictures to him for him to go off. And it's still not just. You know how many damn things women did to me? I could have did the same thing Pearce did on her. But guess what? I did not do that. Because I have I have kids I have to take care of. I have a mom to take care of. I have a career that I feel I want to retire from. I want to go out on my own terms. I don't want somebody to force me to go out because of the decision I made. And I've said this to plenty of players, plenty of former players I've coached. When you get in this situation, your athleticism is not gonna be brought into play. Your athleticism is not gonna get you out of problems. Money is not gonna most of the time money is not gonna get you out of situations. You have to be smart and think before you react.
And Don, here's the thing, and I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask the chat a question. What do you have control over right now?
Yourself.
There you go. You don't have control. It is 8.8 billion people on this planet, and you only got one person you got control of physically, and that's you. You don't have control over the next woman you date, the next man you date, how your children act, how your parents love you, what society says, how your best friend. You don't have control over none of that. You only have control over how you respond. And how you respond is based on one, how you were taught and how you think. And if you throw that away because you're trying to physically control another person, you have just given your life away to that person. So that's on him. His response is on him. His response ain't got nothing to do with her. Unless she physically put her hands on him, that's when his response can go any kind of way. But if it's just y'all broke up and she would just do, you ain't got no control over that. You only got control of how you respond to it. That's an excuse. You letting me know right now if somebody did something to you, you gonna do something stupid and then justify it with, they shouldn't have done. Nah, bro. That's an excuse.
But that basically just tells you how the times have changed today, where people's emotions have become their ideals. Their emotions and validations become their ideals more so than logic and common sense.
Yeah.
Like you said, you had to think of it like this. First mistake y'all did was go to Miami. For one thing, that's already a bad mistake as it is.
Too much distraction.
Miami ain't built for couples unless you've already lived it. Two, whatever the fuck happened, like you said, that's where you have to go to your OG and let him talk you out of doing whatever dumb shit that you thinking you about to do.
Right.
You got to talk to somebody.
Right.
And if you sitting over here stalking a female and all that, like you said, bro, it's a bad look in the public perception of things. Like I said, the thing is, the people that are kind of condoning it are the ones that's kind of looking at that Rihanna Chris Brown situation and looking at that as being the barometer of this.
Hey, Kev, let me throw something else in there that they don't realize. Y'all are looking at it from the fan aspect. I'm gonna give y'all some stuff that y'all didn't pay attention to. You do realize when he gets into court, the prosecutor is going to say this. It was premeditated. You know why? This young man was in a whole nother state across the country, flew to a whole nother state just to go check a female that broke up with him and changed the narrative on social media. That is premeditation. And premeditation is worse in court than you doing the actual thing without any, let's just say you just happen to just accidentally flip out at that moment or you were trying to defend yourself. Premeditation means you had that predetermined that you was going to go out there and crash out. To go from San Francisco to Miami and then do that, that's premeditation. That's premeditation. You can look it up. Look it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. That means you had that in your head before you left San Francisco. I'm about to go out and this person up, allegedly. And based on whoever got in his way, yeah. Mm-hmm. So y'all gotta think about this. His actions lead to shit. You knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. Now, do we know his mental cognition when he got there? No, we just knew he crashed out. But I'm telling you, premeditation is not good. That's premeditation, and they're gonna lean on that. They're gonna lean on it.
So like I said, that's what my thing. You had a whole 24 hours to do so. And you didn't talk to nobody about this. And you just decided that you was going to act on impulse and emotion. What really was the culture of the team you was a part of? Who is the OG that you could have turned to that could have possibly talked you out of it?
Man, that's why we had guys like Brian Cox. Brian Cox with that crazy uncle on the team that you need to calm all the crazy folks down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this right here, I disagree with Thompson. She's going to drop the charges most likely. What y'all got to understand is this: when you're in a case like that, you have two forces at work. You can drop the charges, but if your attorney sees that it's more egregious, they can pick it. The state can pick it up and go and run with it. So it doesn't matter most times if she drops the charges. That's egregious enough because he attacked police, which is not a state. So the state can pick it up. So it doesn't matter if she dropped the charges at this point. When he assaulted the officer, the state can pick it up very easily. So he's still not out the work.
Pick that up. The state, that situation already is out of. I ain't gonna say it's out of her hands or her attorney's hands, but the state of Florida,
they gonna pick that up.
They
gonna pick that up.
They gonna make an example out of him.
That no, Don. That's Dade County. They gonna pick that up.
Dade County. Oh Lord, you said Dade County. Oh God,
that's Dade County, bro. They gonna pick that up,
man. Like Dade County.
They don't play.
You don't want smoke with them. You don't want smoke with them.
No.
So wait a minute. So you mean this whole time y'all telling me all this happened in Dade County?
Yeah.
Dade County.
Yeah, Miami-Dade County, baby. Miami-Dade, bro.
It's Miami. Miami's Dade County.
Yep. That's 305.
305. Yeah.
Well,
your ass is in the garbage now, boy.
He should have called Penix. He should have been like Penix. Penix probably could have helped. Exactly. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let us
no. They're like, hey.
Somebody said that because they broke up a while back, and somebody said he talked to Raheem about getting back with her. Raheem said, you gotta find a way to get back with her.
Don, don't do that. Don, don't do it. Don't tell me.
But as funny as Don is saying that, it's gonna look bad on him and Terry for the fact that they took the chance on this guy.
But to be honest with you, like I know people joking about that shit. Somebody, and I'm not saying Raheem said it, but somebody probably told this boy, "Hey man, you need to go down there and check on her." That's one exhibit one of not having the right people in your circle.
Mm-hmm.
You have the wrong people in your circle. He probably still got homeboys that he grew up with in the neighborhood that not really his homeboys that he hit up and man, bro, you need to go and check that bitch, bro.
Zed said they don't do domestic violence. They're more lenient on drug charges.
Yeah.
You touch a police officer down.
This is so funny because
that's sad.
Look, because the damn officers, they like, okay, yeah, you got drugs. We just gonna confiscate those and we're gonna use them ourselves.
Bro, look, I hate to say it, but they gonna try to make an example out of that young man, and that's unfortunate. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Blank ain't gonna keep him on his team. That's a done deal, bro. That's a done deal. Contract or not, they'll find.
But that was the third. That's the third strike, bro. Think about that. That's third strike.
Yeah, they're not going because Blank is not gonna keep that on his team,
bro. Look, bro. Think about this.
That's Greg Beatles and Matt Ryan.
Bro,
Greg is gonna ask Matt, hey man, how you think we should attack this situation? And it's gonna be one of Matt Ryan's. Because everybody thought Matt Ryan with the idea was the quarterback situation. Now this is the first situation, the uncomfortable situation he's going to have to deal with.
Yeah, shit talking about. Right, he told him to go fight for that love.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me Raheem told him to show up? Wait a minute, you mean Raheem told him to show up with some roses and some Vaseline? That's not nice. That's not nice.
You ain't gonna be able to really blame. Look. Look, like I said, man, y'all think about this. We hold on. 8 days into February, this is about the 5th headline of this damn team.
Yeah. It can't even be. It's never a quiet off season, bro. With us, it's always
crash. Yeah, crash out season to be continued, man. Shout out with the $2 super chat, man. Lord have mercy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Ray said he said Bijan flying down to Florida to lay prayer hands on him.
Look.
No.
Bijan should have laid them prayer hands before he took.
A lot of Falcons players are not touching that situation at all.
Yeah, they told Bijan. No, they didn't told Bijan, stay over here with your mustard. Don't go over there.
Listen. Look, he got him.
Nah, Bijan ain't going.
Oh, you went out. Say it again, Juan. You went out.
No, I'm saying, they told Bijan, stay up here. Because you just finished DJing, you finished getting all these gigs, you doing all this stuff, your career is constantly going up. You leave that young man over there. You just pray for him from afar.
That motherfucker ain't even got his taxes done.
Bruh. Blanking them. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, this draft about to be. If you didn't think we was going for the trenches, just know we drafting in the trenches now. Because
I'm just sitting here
anyway, and like I'm not going. And I said this in the chat earlier. I'm not going to panic if I'm Ian Cunningham. I'm not going. This situation I'm not going to flinch. Like I'm going to continue to see what we need. We need the center. Guess what? Second round pick. I'm drafting the best center available for our offense. If it's going to be a defensive tackle, then guess what? The defensive tackle I'm going to choose. With this situation right here, this kind of made Caden Ellis more valuable to us because now we really gonna have to see, hey, Caden, man, look, we gonna have to bring you back another year or so because we ain't got that many picks.
I mean, you still got people coming back like Braylon Trice and the rest of them, so we got to see how that goes.
But the thing about it is, like James Pearce Jr. was afforded you was the ability to let Caden Ellis walk because of Jalen Walker.
Right. Now you can't do
because you know that you're not finna have a James Pearce. Now you have to really think that.
Floyd got to throw Leonard Floyd in there because my thing I think he'll want to stay closer to home. I mean, closer to the area that he got a lot of fans, and being that he went to the University of Georgia, so they got like I said, it's. The thing is, when I said this last night, hold on, Don. When I said this last night, when I say the Falcons are done, I'm referring to the national media. Any hopes of the Atlanta Falcons getting in good graces with the national media, they are fucked. Okay, this is not something that's good for the Atlanta Falcons in regards to that. So that's why I was saying y'all need to support all the Falcon content creators because it's over for us. We ain't getting no more good publicity from the media. It ain't happening.
Nope.
You gotta think. You gotta think about it from the standpoint that the Falcons went from a bunch of racists and a bunch of bigots to housing a woman beater. Like, bro,
it's not. It's gonna be the.
It ain't even been a month.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be the same thing it was back in the day when Vic got caught up on them charges for the dog stuff. And guess what's gonna happen? Is people gonna say what they gonna say 6, 9, 12 months later, then maybe a couple years down the road, it'll be something else. Like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the only thing that's gonna pacify 80% of these goofies is gonna be us getting to the playoffs. That's about it. That's about it. Because, like I said, we're gonna go in the draft and find a couple more pass rushes. And the only thing he did now is just open up the door for us to get more pass rushes and get more depth on defense. This ain't gonna be no. I'm saying the situation for him is terrible, but for the team, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Hamilton Road, Jalen here said, I'm trying to figure out how the hell did he find her that fast after he landed.
It was look. I'm gonna say this. They both were still in love with each other.
Yeah.
And my thing is, she still love that dude, and she was probably trying to give him one more chance, but he crashed. That's all. That's how I see.
I don't know what the hell. John with the 499 said, "Young man needs prayer and some OG friends right now because he's going to be unemployed in a spectacular way."
If you want to call that spectacular, spectacularly terrible.
It's definitely spectacular.
I like, bro. You went from possibly being a young up and coming pass rusher, literally mid-January to literally 2 weeks later. Now this shit happened. Like, wow.
So this is why we say it's important to have elders around you. One, true Sam or our elders. Those are big brothers. Okay, believe me. A lot of decisions that we make, a coach unchanged, you can't leave him out. But those are all our OGs, man. And the thing is, these people have been through more than what we have. They've more experience in areas that we are. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have these people around you. It's like when you crash out, like Mike, Mike, I know y'all feeling this way, but bro, you gotta slow down. You gotta think. Because I've seen this shit 20 billion times where you want to react on something, and the best thing to do is just to calm down and let it ride. And trust me, boy, they have kept us out of a lot of shit. Just having that.
It ain't even just kept us out of a lot of shit, but like you said, it's just understanding that, okay, if this happens, this may happen. So the choice is yours.
A reaction is a reaction. And after that first reaction, guess what? It's a chain of reactions that follow that. So you got to think things through, because one decision can mess you up for years. So you got to think long term when you think about pulling up on somebody or confronting somebody. You got to think, is it worth it? Most time it's not, especially when they're dealing with the woman. It's not.
Well, the thing is, it's your future, man. Like the more it's given to you, the more responsibility you got. So you really got to be like, okay, am I in a position to act the way I would if I didn't have no money or no social media or nothing? You can't. You don't see wealthy billionaires out here slapping people because they know it costs too much to do that. You know what I'm saying? You see that for somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, bro. You got a lot to lose right now. You about to lose a lot because you forgot who you were. You're not James Pearce Jr. from the block no more, bro. You James Pearce Jr. a football player, professional football player.
You are trademarked by the NFL, bro.
You got to carry yourself a different way.
You're a trademark by you're a trademark of the NFL right now.
Right.
And now you got a lot of Eagles fans saying that they kind of glad we did jump over them and got them.
I mean, but see, the thing is though, that could have been any player. Nobody knows what a player is going to do outside of the NFL. They're humans. So to say that's just like, bro, that could have been some players y'all got. You don't know that. That's the unknown. Nobody knows that.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the Eagles already having a horrible offseason already. All they coach, they had so many firings and stuff like that. Sirianni getting rid of everybody because he's his ego, but that's another story for another show. So
I ain't really got nothing much more to say about this, man. I'm just saying, man, you just gotta think. You gotta think before you react. That's the best.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can really say.
Yeah, that's we'll end the show. Like I said, man, we'll have something later on, but we don't have to keep expanding on this because as time goes on through the week, this is not going away.
It ain't going nowhere. But think about this. The Falcons went from being called a racist organization for 2 weeks, and now this shit.
Look, I don't want another dumb nigga on my team. I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all call me what the fuck you want. I can give a fuck. I don't want any more dumb niggas on my team. And y'all know what dumb niggas are, okay? Y'all know who dumb niggas. Nigga do dumb shit. They dumb. This is fucking dumb. There ain't there's nothing smart about what the fuck just happened. He did a dumb nigga thing right here. Stupid.
My thing about it, what happened to just a good old fashioned just cut her the fuck out and walk away?
Man, man, just look, you threw some water in the face, man. Why you gotta crash the car? Like, why you gotta crash your car into no water in the face, man?
I'm sorry. I did a little lightness on it, but I'm just saying.
Why not just pull out with another broad that's better than that?
Like,
and post it on social media, like, bro. That's the move I would have made, bro. You got money like that, bro. I would have been like, I would have got a yacht and invited Jalen Walker, Bijan, whoever, and posted a picture with girls all on the boat. Like, bro, that's what I would have did and kept it pushing, bro.
This is what happens when your ideals become your ideology. The ideals of reacting on impulse and emotion is the ideology of a lot of people today. And this is the reason why the state of society is right now.
Yeah, it look like like I said, him doing that.
He ran the car twice to prevent her from going to the police station and attempted to get her out of the car. Man, that's damn near kidnapping. That's damn near kidnapping charges right there. That's some kidnapping shit right there.
Yeah, that dude got problem, man. That dude got major problem.
And we got dudes like Lil Man in here condoning that shit.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, you rammed the car twice. Yeah, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
How about he
made a mistake. Get out of here with that stupid ass shit. The fuck out of here. Ramming somebody's car, damn near fighting police officers. Get out of here with that goofy
That's
ass.
not a mistake. Now Phillip Rivers forgetting to pull out sometimes and having all those kids. Half of them could have been mistakes. Sorry to say that, but
actually, chopping the motherfucker in the throat is a mistake. Okay, like get out of here with that.
So basically, what it said is so Cellular Lopez. Splashers.
Oh boy, Kev, you said the book. Go ahead. Oh boy.
So basically, from what we're seeing right here, is these are two guys that saying that it's all Rakia Jackson's fault. That's all they're saying.
He's not the first person to do it. Who the fuck cares? Get the fuck out of here.
That's all they're saying. That it's all Rakia Jackson's fault that he did this.
He's not the first person to accidentally positively kill somebody. Like, give him a break. Man, shit.
I'm done with this show, man. Because
I'm done.
It's gonna piss me
because
off.
Because
Super Bowl Sunday and exactly. Already not playing today. He's already pissing me off.
Yo.
So the accountability should be held on the person receiving the action, not the person that does the action. Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why there's a reason why our community is fucked. We hold more accountability to the victims than we do the accused.
You don't know what she did to him. I tried to kill her because she called me stupid.
What?
You know how that's dumb.
Man, Mike, get the fuck off this thing, man. I can't look at this shit. These motherfuckers literally sitting over here talking about I'm gonna hold more accountability for the victim than I am the aggressor. That's some wild ass shit right there.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I've been in a situation like that before. And they put more accountability on somebody who who had nothing to like the victim versus the person who was doing the shit. And now you got the person who done the stuff gaslighting everybody saying that, "Oh, I ain't do this, da 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 da." No, bro, stop. Y'all gotta stop with this, man. Y'all gotta stop. He had no business being down there. If he was there, all this would have been avoided.
If you stayed your ass away from down there.
Home. What they used to say? Take your ass home. When you drunk in the club and you done did, man, take your ass home. Okay. That's what they say. Take your ass home. Don't get no more trouble. People always get in trouble.
AK.
They don't want to do. They don't want to follow directions.
AKA, he didn't have the OGs to talk to and be in his ear like, nigga, sit your ass down somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Chris Benoit, it's been proven that he had a brain issue. Okay. This ain't nowhere near the same. Nowhere near the same. All right. So this man's still playing. From the best of our knowledge, this man hasn't been accused of
that little Mike, we going to get up on out of here because now we start to dig into some shit we don't need to. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation we gotta save for that.
But I'll say this before we leave. I'm about to leave. And I appreciate everybody for standing. As of right now, we don't know if there's any proof of that he's been for one, we don't know if he's been proven to have some sort of mental issue by any doctor. We don't know any of that type of stuff. So until we know that for sure, we can't say that this is a this is a mistake or try to complain try to compare that to other people. This is an incident. But like I said, man, we about to end it. I appreciate everybody for joining us. You probably head over to the regulators, watch the regulators. I'm positive they're gonna be talking about it, but we out of here, man. They're getting crazy.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.